We have a few important dates coming up. We have general rifle season open up for whitetail deer, mule deer just around the corner, migratory waterfowl at the end of this month in October. So we're ready to go.
Awesome. Tell us about the hunting lands that are available for free.
The Public Hunting Lands Program is an excellent opportunity for traditional hunters that may want to change it up, but also for non-traditional hunters that may not have hunted at all, that want to get out there and see what it's like. The Public Hunting Lands Program, it's been established since 1987, but more so in recent years, specifically in our area, there's more lands available for the public to hunt than ever before. And if you just go to our website, there's an interactive map. You can pick out where you want to go, what you want to harvest, whether it's deer, dove, or quail. Mm-hmm. And you, of course, you have to have your hunting license.
Right.
But also you purchase an additional $48 permit, and this allows you to utilize those public hunting lands throughout the entire year for every species that you want to go out there and try and harvest for just $48. And that's for an entire year. So it's a good deal.
Now, are there certain lands that have more population for certain animals, and do you specify that on the map?
Yes, that's a great point. So when you go out there and you actually look at on the map on our website, every land is species specific.
Okay.
Some is only available to hunt, say, dove or quail. Others may be for pheasant or rabbits. So you really want to check that out, and it's land by land, mm-hmm. and look at that map and figure out what you want to actually go out there and hunt and check it out. There's a survey box that you check in at, and you park at a designated location. You enjoy the hunt, and at the end, you actually fill out a little survey saying what you saw, how many did you get, and you put it in the little box, and then we use that data to help manage that land better. So it's pretty interesting. You get to be part of the biological process, too, by getting us data.
Could you go out with bow and arrow?
We encourage, any legal means and methods. Archery is definitely one that's been picking up more interest lately. Maybe just one of those things that they've seen it on a TV show or in a movie. And maybe folks are a little apprehensive about dealing with firearms. So if you become educated on how to handle archery equipment like a compound bow, maybe it'd be more interesting to you to go out there and try and bag a deer or a turkey. Any age, any animal, a hunting license is required. So even the youth, but the youth license is only $7. Which is a great deal. Mm-hmm. And then fishing license, youth actually don't even have to have a fishing license until they turn 17. So you can fish for free in the state of Texas if you're a kiddo. So take your kiddos out. And if you want to get out there and show them the ropes and help them out, go out there and hunt, that's only $7. So we want people to get out there, enjoy the resource, utilize the resource, and ultimately appreciate that same resource.
Now, how close to Lubbock are these lands?
They're actually right here in Lubbock County. There are several here in Lubbock County. They were pretty active for dove. Dove season kicked off September 1st. Mm-hmm. And the game wardens are going out there and checking, make sure everybody was abiding by the rules, the regulations. Mm-hmm. And they were pretty busy. But there's other ones where, say in Terry County, there's one right next to Pride Cemetery. It's a whole section, which is 640 acres.
Wow.
For dove and for quail. And the max that I've checked this year out there so far are 5 hunters. So that's just one example of other areas that may be underutilized that you want to get out there and enjoy the resource without having to step over everybody.
You have to make sure you have that orange vest on.
Right. So there is a blaze orange requirement for certain animals. I recommend it for any animal, but you don't have to have the orange on for migratory game birds or for turkey. But if you're going to be out there hunting quail, yeah, you're going to want to have that blaze orange on. And there's specific regulations. Wearing a hat and then a certain amount of coverage that your vest has to have on it, front and back too.
I mean, because you wear camo so the animals don't notice you, but then you do need to be seen, obviously, to be safe.
Right. You want the humans to see you, right? So that's the most important part. There's all sorts of cool camouflage they sell nowadays that has hunter orange actually blended into it to where, the deer's not going to see you. You still blend in, but the humans see you, and that's the most important point. We always encourage people, remember, you got to take hunter education, be safe, and you'll learn about some of this stuff by taking a hunter education course.
Awesome. And then aside from hunting with a rifle, you can go out and shoot with a camera, right?
Yeah. And so if you're not interested in going out there and harvesting animals, that's fine too. If you just want to get out there in the outdoors, hike, do some photography, you can access these same public hunting areas with a permit, not the $48 permit, but the $12 permit. It's called a limited public use permit. So for $12, a one-time fee each year, you can go out there and utilize these public lands for wildlife photography, hiking, and some places you can actually camp in as well.
So once you pay the fee, it's good for the year?
The whole entire year, yes, ma'am.
Wow.
It runs from September 1st to August 31st of that following year. It's just like your hunting license. So once August 31st rolls around, September 1st comes, you'll need to purchase the permit and your license again. But that's pretty cheap for $12 to go out there and work on your photography skills.
I tell you, we've covered a lot of ground. Is there anything else that we missed that you want to make sure people are aware of?
You know, if you're ever wondering for more information, if you're ever confused, go to our website. There's a lot of information on there. There's an outdoor annual app you can download on your phone for free, or you can stop by our office and speak with one of us if you'd like as well. You can pick up one of the outdoor annual books at any of your local sporting goods stores that sell the hunting licenses. They're all free. Grab a couple, one for your truck and then one for your hunting stand. So when you're waiting for the deer, you're sitting there, read the book, and of course ask if you have any questions.
There we go. And what's the website?
It'd be tpwd.gov.
Okay.
Or just simply Google Parks and Wildlife.
That's true.
Find our website, and then of course you can contact the toll-free number to Austin, which would be 800-792-1112.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you for having
Aaron
me.
Sims, Game Warden and Public Information Officer. Great knowledge.
Thank you,
Really
ma'am.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.